Hey, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. This is Eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I have a spirit animal message today. Keep in mind, you take what resonates, you leave what does not. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Guess what we got today? A deer run. No, it's a zebra. Zebra. I picked this up and said, yeah, authenticity. You know, zebras, if that's your spirit animal, you know, it could be a sign that you need to focus more on your personal relationships. Like if you have a zebra for a spirit animal, you know, you got to realize you're unique, bold, and beautiful. You know, you also have quick wit, and you're very resourceful and adaptable. Okay? So if you're a zebra, some of the characteristic traits are: zebras are all about community, freedom, balance, individualism, distinctiveness, self-awareness. Did you know the zebra pattern stripes is no two stripe patterns that are the same, like our fingerprints are not the same? Isn't that dope? I just learned that today. I thought they all was the same. And their stripes can serve as a camouflage, like they can hide in plain sight. Okay? So they will not be tamed by anyone. Okay, if you're in some kind of like domestic situation or you with a partner, zebras, okay, I'm skipping around a little bit because I learned all this stuff about the zebra because I love zebras. They're for their authenticity. They're very different. They're actually in the horse family, and they're black, and they have white hair stripe patterns over the black skin. That's a zebra, right? So zebras, they salute those who have been through a tough time but kept their free spirit. I hope that's you. And I feel like that's the group of people I'm talking to. It symbolizes the free and the wild spirit that lives in everyone. Because of its trait, the zebra spiritual totem is the symbol of freedom. But in relationships though, zebra people, they don't always do well. You know, they feel the domestication restraints the freedom loving person within if it domesticates them. So you're more swiftly to move away from potential partners who come off a little strong and too strong and domineering. Like if you got a control freak, you're not going to do right. Anybody who has that as a spirit animal, you're wild and free. So I feel like you're learning things about yourself. You're learning why a lot of things fizz out quick for you. Well, I don't know. Maybe because house 3 is here. The early learning childhood relations, the rational mind and communication. And that's clarified by Mercury, which is, house 3 is Gemini. Mercury is ruled by Gemini. Okay? Think, learn, network, and communicate. Okay? You have big spite. And that's about timing, action, and change. And timing is everything. And that couldn't be truer. You know, this has an impeccable, so you have an impeccable knack for the right timing. You can encourage, you could be encouraged or feel encouraged to try new things, pursue an opportunity, or change anything that needs an update. You know, it opens the connections between your base chakra and your heart chakra and infuses you with unconditional love for yourself and others. And it encourages energy expressed as action, movement, and progression to move towards true alignment between you and your soul. That match right with the zebra spirit. So you got to update what's outdated with joy and recharge your life. If this resonates, your moon could be in Aries or Taurus. Then I got amethyst. Protection, trust, intuition. Like get ready to purify, because the amethyst is good for powerful and beneficial properties, including the ability to release addictive behaviors while also practicing your energy field. So amethyst is a great crystal to meditate with because it promotes peace and tranquility between your emotional, physical, and spiritual planes. So creating harmony inside and out. It's also linked to the crown and third eye chakras, connecting your intuition to divine sources. The bask in the violet rays of the amethyst crystal, and it stimulates your soul. So if this resonates, you can have either Aquarius or Pisces and your Jupiter or Neptune. What am I getting from all of this? So you could be a person who wants to step out on free will. Okay, you feeling restraint. You don't like being a telemarketer. You don't like working with other people. You work okay with people, but you're a person who walks to a beat of your own drum. I just split the deck and you have retreat. Okay? You have retreat. I'm going to put that right there. Because I feel like you might be somebody who is a muse of astrology. And that's not everybody's fix, but it's authentically you. So you could be with somebody who's controlling, like, won't you go be a doctor or a nurse or something? Why you want to be an astrologist? Why you want to do readings and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, won't you do something? Won't you have a security net? A safety net. Somebody wants you to have a safety net, okay, for financial security. You don't know the worst case scenario. So, but what I also get is the things that's routine for you is you may go strong for a while about what you're passionate about, and then you fall back into, all right, whatever, it's not happening fast enough. Maybe I should go do something more routine. And you get stuck in these dead-end jobs or these dead-end relationships or these dead-end anything, friendships, or you're not where you want to be and you're never happy because, ooh, that's really good. Look, that's solitude, prayer and solitude, and structure of the heart and soul. I'm gonna leave that there too. And you're never quite satisfied, but you gotta be serious. You gotta be serious about what you want. You know, what are you passionate about? Like, what doesn't feel like work? What moves you? What is that thing that you can't live without every single day? I'm hearing it took a perfect stranger to make it so crystal clear for me to get it. It's like this perfect stranger could have been an earth angel, right? And they put it to you. Their freedom of the way they articulated it to you with their expressive. They were so creative with their words. It's like a curse was lifted off your third eye and your intuition. And it's like, it's time for change. To like take the opportunity now and do it. Like, go reflect on who you are and what you're supposed to be doing. So this is freedom. Let freedom reign. Okay. So how are you taking care of yourself through all of this? Oh man, that was a sucky shuffle. Shut the door. Shut the door. Meditate. That's right. When you go into retreat, you think about, you know, what's tradition for you versus what's authentically you. Fated life versus destined life. But I feel like you come from a long lineage of people who are whatever it is that you do. Like, if you're more spiritual, and I feel like that particular group of people, they get it really hard versus the people who are more practical and less spiritual. But it could be anything. You could want to be a pilot and you got a family lineage of doctors or something. It's like, it doesn't make any sense why anybody would tell you not to do what you want to do. I feel like you want to rescue your life from boredom. I also feel like you want to rescue yourself from people who thoughts are Napoleon complex. Like they say, the zebra. You're realizing, I don't think you always knew your spirit animal was a zebra. And now that you know that your spirit animal is a zebra, you know that there's no two stripes that are alike. You know, you will not be tamed by anyone. You stick to what you know. You stick to your truth. So what is your truth? Okay? You're called to meditate. Think about who you are and what you want. It's not that beauty ritual. It's not the swivel in your hips. It's not the movement. It may not be yoga. Okay? Not this time. But it builds strength and character the more you take every day and figure you out. Life path number 6 could be significant, or your personal year could be a 6. 23 could be significant. 35. You could be between the ages of 23 and 35. I heard siblings of ages 23 and 35. Yeah, you're relying on your older sibling for support. Now, your older sibling is somebody who's probably into like Reiki and yoga and stuff like that, and everybody think that that's going to be you. You may have tried it for a while. You see the benefits because your older sibling is a teacher. However, it's not authentically you. You like astrology or something with the planets, or you're heavy into science. Like, this is somebody who can read anything by way of the solar plexus, the solar planets. So house 3 represents early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication. This is Gemini energy. Gemini energy is the Lover's card in the tarot, traditional tarot deck. The Lover's card represents authenticity, being true to yourself. So this all ties together beautifully. And then you have Mercury here. Mercury rules communication. Think, learn, network, and communicate. So maybe if you speak in a way where it's your truth and your passion, don't say it in a way where people want to hear it. First of all, that's not even a characteristic trait of any Gemini. You could have Gemini in your chart, or house 3 could be in Gemini. But what I want to say is, you and this sibling are great. You have great communication with this sibling. So with that, you know, I feel like she teaches you how to keep your third eye open, keep your intuition open. You got Amethyst here, okay? And Big Spite is about taking action and trying something new, and that's exactly what you're doing. I feel like you're going to be a mass communicator about it. You may not think it'll get that far, but you have to keep going. That's the advice. Is like, it don't take off that fast every time. You have to keep at it. You have to keep going, because it's your calling. And it took for your sister, you know, the person with the third eye open, you know, this is how she keep herself up. And she's teaching you how to do the same thing. And it's sharpening your intuition. It's like it woke you up. I'm gonna take one more from this and I'm moving on. Clear your energy. 10 is a completion. So 10 of Swords with communication. Gemini represents the swords. Clear your mind. Rid yourself of all negative self-talk. That's what I take from that. Clear your energy. Like, start over. Like, you are the energy. You create the energy with your mouth. You know, your mouth can be a double-ended sword. You can speak positivity over your life, or negativity over your life. So now you and this sister and this sibling are putting it together, are communicating as to how would you do it. I feel like these are two sisters who are, she's something like an additional parental figure. They got the same parents or whatever, but the parents are expecting this person to be something else that's real big and important, like a lawyer or a doctor, any kind of doctor, something like that follows the steps of them, because you have the wits. You always on the dean's list. You're valedictorian. You know, you come from great stock, yada yada yada, right? But it's not you. It's not something that you feel all that great about. So now you got to come up with a plan. One for retreats. Transform, success, breakthrough. If you want to break through your internal blocks and stop struggling, you have to do things differently from what you've been doing so far. If that's not the theme of this reading, I don't know what is. You got a breakthrough. You have mental clarity. Something about it. Your older sister could be a starseed. And it don't have to be a bloodline sister. It could be your best friend. But I feel like in this reading, these are two siblings who are very similar, but they cover different areas. I hear Sagittarius. spiritual. The older sister is Sagittarius. The younger sister is an air sign. Could be any of them. Step up. Don't be the best kept secret in your niche. Boost your visibility. Step out of the shadows and into the spotlight to attract your ideal clients. You ready for people to take you serious? Let me see. What am I? Lover's card. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, 10 of Swords, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, 4 of Cups. All these, it's like the way the combination of the cards are playing out in my head. It's a combination of them to really explain, to further amplify on this message. Like, it's true. There are no, it's no two readers that are alike. It's no two, you both could be palm readers. There's no two palm readers that are alike. There's no two Reiki teachers or yoga teachers that are the same. There's no two anything that's the same. Everybody has their own style. Everybody's unique in what they do. You could be subscribed to 100 different readers. I mean, they all different. They all cover something different. Okay? It's time just to structure yourself into who you are and how you want to do things. Can you shut? Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to shush my babies before they get excited. Go ahead, shut the door. Bye, baby. Thank you. All right. So as I was saying, there's no. Don't worry about you can never blend in with everything, okay? Because you're your own person. You are unique. Even master number, people who are master numbers could be 2 master number 11s, but some of them are introverted and some of them are extroverted, but you're earth angels at the end of the day. I hear one of the siblings is master number 33 and one is the 11. I think the oldest sister is a 11, and the younger sister, the one that's seeking counsel, is a 33. Train, exercise daily to keep your body and spirit strong, healthy, and full of energy you need to build your brand, to keep going. Yeah, that's what this is you and family, folks and them. My baby ripped my card, y'all. Don't laugh at my card. I'll order another deck one day. Not important right now. What else? I want one for Mercury. How would you want to articulate your message across? Analyze. You definitely want to research your market and analyze your competition. Decide how you're going to make better offers and provide more value than everyone else. You know what else I saw in my third eye? You know how when you're new to this, or it's fresh and it's something new that you're learning, like, and I use other tarot readers or any kind of spiritual reader, for example, how you could be subscribed to 50 different people, but then as you become more wise and authentic with who you are, you learn where you still need to grow. Some over others will start to resonate. You take what resonate, you leave what don't. But the empathy and compassion and the best choice of words for support, you still remain subscribed to the ones that don't quite resonate with you, out of sincere support, because you understand that's exchange of very good energy. But the ones that you do resonate with, that hit home like that, those are the ones you stick with moving forward. You ever notice how they can sometimes rotate every so often? Say, for example, last year it could have been these particular 5 tarot readers. Now this year is only 2 different ones, 2 different tarot readers, but they're different from the 5 you had last year. You see what I'm saying? Because that's you. It's the evolution of you. Okay, you don't stay in one spot for too long. You're about exploration and freedom, individualism, and that evolves over time. Early learning. You knew this about yourself when you were a child, since you were a child, and so did your family. But This is where I'm getting not wanting to be domesticated, not wanting to disappoint parents. That's why this person is going to a sibling or something. Because in the vision I got, the parents notice about you, but they don't want nobody, they know how cruel the world is, so they don't want the world to chew their baby up and spit them out, or try to put them in a hospital, or deem them crazy or mentally sick and try to lock them away because they're afraid of change. And that goes for anybody. It doesn't have to be as bold as putting someone in a mental hospital, but just being treated a certain way because you're a non-conformist. You walk to the beat of your own drum, and your spirit is just not aligned with most people. You don't even think and act a certain way. You don't even work regular types of places of employment that deals with different people every day, because you're very exclusive and receptive to everybody's, everybody's energy does something to you. True empathic people know what I'm talking about. Where you're around people all day, sometimes if you're not careful, it's draining. Like you could work an 8-hour shift, right? A 6 to 8 hour shift, and you're seeing people come and go all day. Damn if you don't take 25-minute breaks just to recharge yourself, or just be exclusive depending on the energy throughout that 8-hour shift. Not like you're not doing your work, you just need to retreat every so often. Now you're in the space, you're creating a space where it's like this person is transparent with their sibling in a way they can't be transparent with their parent, but they're terrified of disappointing their parent. So these parents could have been paying your way through college to pursue a big career, not just any old career, like something super big, like bigger than a business degree. Like, it's what you take with that business degree. You don't go to work with that business degree. You go to a medical school or a law school or something huge, and they're paying for it because they want to see you. They want you to have that storefront, like a dope dealer has a storefront, and the brains, the real operation is behind that penny candy store. If you know what I mean. Huh. You seem to have the green light. And also, the big sister I'm talking about could be metaphoric for a particular reader you may resonate with. That could be the big sister spiritually. Y'all could be a part of the same soul tribe. And the parental figures I'm talking about could be corporate America or something. You want to transition out of what you've been doing. You could be a manager somewhere and you want to delegate your own career instead of fulfilling somebody else's vision. It's time to take action. It's time to create an opportunity and see it through. Don't quit on it and revert back to being the best dressed, the best kept secret. Hiding behind a management position or a CEO position at somebody else's, law firm, for best choice of words. When you could do it yourself, when you're just as qualified, if not more, to go out there and do it yourself. I hope it's coming together right and making sense. So now we need, what is the psychology behind all this? This person wanting to, it's not like they don't have a problem starting it. It's finishing it, like seeing it through the tough times. Like, we always get up and do things we don't feel like doing every day just to see our dreams come alive. What's blocking this person or persons? What would be blocking my collective, Most High, from pushing through, persevering anyway, even if it gets hard, even as it gets hard? Like, what if you want to break through your internal blocks? Stop struggling. What are they struggling with? There is only one you, and that is your strength and your gift to this world to be unique, and to honor your gift by listening to your heart, following your passion, and trusting your inner voice. Okay, what will clarify that? Wait until you feel like things are progressing effortlessly. Let the opportunities present themselves when the time is right. Don't force things. Have patience. So I feel like you're starting to gain more confidence and what you really, really, really want to do and what you're going to do. Because knowing that you're this way, talent means nothing without work ethic. And that's the message that this person is coming to learn. Talent means nothing without some serious work ethic to bring it into fruition. And the process is a little painful, because nothing worth having is that easy. If it's that easy, you shouldn't even now you see why you would lose interest in the things that you thought would be quick and easy. Nah, if it's worth having, it's going to take some effort, some serious effort. So don't quit it. For now, it's about changing your mind about what you already have established. So I have this job and it pays me really good money, right? But I don't want to just quit and just go to what I want to do without no golden parachute, which is a business term. After you retire, you have something to protect you from the back end. That's the gist of it. So wait until you feel like things are progressing effortlessly. So if you make, say for example, $3,000 a week, keep that $3,000 a week until the thing that you're working on becomes the main. You want to make that the main priority, even before you see the results, long before you see the results. Okay, because it keeps your vibration high, because every step is going to take, you're going to fail at some things, and that means first attempt in learning. FAIL, first attempt in learning. Okay, so you're going to make many mistakes, and those mistakes are going to be the necessary steps to propel you forward. At least you know what works and what doesn't work with what you're trying to accomplish, because it takes courage to pursue your dreams. It takes courage to be who you are, to do what feels right. It takes courage to face the fears that have the power to hold you back. Be brave and the world will be yours. It does seem like a little bit of fear and a lack of confidence of not being good enough, but you got to be careful. Don't try to control things. It will take you further away from your inner wisdom. You want to keep calm, you want to keep tranquil, and listen to your heart. Your subconscious is always working toward your best interest. Why do I feel like the person I'm talking to takes trips to IKEA, the furniture store, and they just buy like odds and ends stuff out of there, like maybe little lamps, the furniture is made for small apartments or studio apartments or just like dorm rooms and stuff like that. Their furniture is made petite, but their stuff is inexpensive, like little odds and end lamps, unique looking lamps and different stuff like that. And I feel like that's somebody's therapy. It just popped in my head. Go to IKEA. That's my go-to when I'm feeling stressed out or don't feel like I don't know what to do, because somebody takes the business plan of IKEA, how their whole vision plan and marketing plan, not just the marketing plan, but their vision plan and their business plan and their whole idea. Maybe somebody is taking all of that and gaining inspiration. So they go to IKEA when they hit an internal block or something, or hit a roadblock in something they're trying to progress in. I haven't been to IKEA in years, y'all. I never had a reason to go to IKEA, because I always thought the furniture was too small. But I have kids, so it's funny because I was thinking about going in there to get them stuff. If you live like you've always lived, you'll get the same as you always have. You must decide to make a change towards your dreams. Decide on what you need to change, and you will be rewarded with a new sense of achievement. Yeah, I feel like this person just walks around the different aisles, because they have like you have an aisle that you walk through. It's like a big maze, the big ass warehouse, and a maze full of furniture pieces set up like a living room or bedroom or whatever, just to give you ideas, to sell you how they market their stuff, and you're getting a lot of inspiration. Try not to compare your life or situation to those of others. When faced with new things or people, just say, interesting. Keep your mind open and awake. Don't feel inferior. All the possibilities are as open to you as they are to others. Real simple. Real hot girl shit. I don't know, Megan Thee Stallion just popped in my head. All right. What do you need to heal from if it's an actual parental figure, what's rooted in your family ancestry that would be beneficial for you? Like, what are some of your strengths? Sanctuary. You love a good late night show with coffee and biscottis on the phone with your family, something like that. Thoughts. It's just a thought. If anything kind of creeps up in your mind, it's just a thought, and thoughts can be changed. Intentions. Celebration. I don't think this person don't feel like they have all that much to celebrate about, but it's a transition for this person or persons, collective. It's a transition. Like, everybody's celebrating all their accolades, and you don't feel as passionate for what you've been working towards, even though you want to finish what you started, but you're not emotionally attached to it. Okay? Transition. I feel like transition is the overall theme. It's a breakthrough. I told you the Ten of Swords is here. I'm going into my tarot cards now. You guys, you want something that you're super proud of, just like everybody else. All right. I hope you like this reading so far. It's very interesting for those who resonate with the zebra spirit animal. Definitely, it's about authenticity. So if you already have an established brand, do something to make it more authentically you. It probably already is authentically you, but stick with it. Don't let the internal blocks overtake you. Like, keep at it. You know what you want. You know what it's supposed to look like. You know what it's supposed to feel like. You know. The King of Cups. Love. Well, you want to get out of, you don't want any wet mop energy. Right? You do not. The challenging position is remaining optimistic through all of this. The strength is embarking that, is taking that challenge, is creating that, embarking on the journey. What you should be focusing on is your integrity. Don't curse yourself, okay? What should you leave behind? Disloyalty. I take that as disloyalty when the Hierophant is in reverse, because that's a leader of the community, a teacher, somebody who's against you. Long-term results are Hierophant energy. Okay, this I take it like people are not with you or disloyal to you because you want to be different. So you stick with that tarot reader or that kindred spirit or that big sister, whoever fits that bill for you uniquely. What you should be looking forward to is being in that passionate, spiritual, business savvy energy. You notice there's two kings on the board, so that's heavy masculine energy, and this is a very spiritual transition for you, because, and this is a lack of spiritual connection with whoever you should leave behind. Like, if you look at the picture, this is seeking someone's counsel. This would be the teacher, right? But it's in reverse. So these people don't really resonate with where you're going, or this person, this leader of the community, which could be parental figure, somebody at your place of worship, religiously speaking, how you feel about yourself. Very discerning energy. You want to keep an open mind, keep your emotions in check. And that King of Cups is very emotionally intelligent. They already been through a lot, okay, and they're remaining poised at the end of the day. Okay, what's the environmental attitude? You are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. Okay, through this experience, through this conversation that you're listening to me talk, may it find a path to your best self. What are your fears? Is reverting back to what's familiar to you, that nostalgia energy, that challenge to not go back to what you know best. Okay, and the overall, the final results is they're gonna be jealous. Okay, it's gonna cause some chaotic energy, competition. You know, when people see you do it, you rise up to the occasion, they're gonna want to do it too. They're gonna want to do it too, because they see that the results are working for you. So the challenging position is remaining optimistic with the Star card. Okay, is healing. You want to keep healing and moving forward, right? I want to know more about the King of Cups. Like, what you're surviving. This is like a lot of like severe criticism, because you get real strong and you turn into that King of Wands. You know what I mean? You move from your emotional state to that, you move from your ego base, is what I'm getting from the King of Cups. You get out of your ego and you start operating from your soul, because the whole theme of this reading is the zebra spirit animal is about individualism, you know, authenticity, being true to yourself. So that King of Wands is definitely somebody who you'll be way more passionate and successful in what aligns for you, or what works, what plays out for you when you're operating from your soul as opposed to your ego. Leave all the chaos. I feel like that Five of Wands caters to that Hierophant in reverse. There's no real structure and discipline where you're coming from. It's like dog eat dog. Everybody got to be the best dressed boy wherever you're coming from. It could be family or work. Doesn't even matter. It could be the neighborhood you grew up in. It's just not right. There's no structure. There's no discipline. There's no integrity. No integrity. This one is a flip over. This is your talent and abilities. Most people keep their talents as a hobby while they are stuck doing something they're bored of for 20 to 40 years as a career. But this is about you have all the tools necessary. Okay, you just need the backbone to see it through, and the patience. You definitely want to have patience too. The Hierophant in the reverse lacks patience as well. And I think that's the environment, that's the energy in the environmental attitude. The way and this is red. Red is passion. Red is hunger. Okay, red can also be rage too. It could be rage. That's why that's in the reverse. Okay? But this is passionate, full of life. Okay, he doesn't want to be bothered. Leave him alone. Shut the door. Close the door. My apologies. But this is your passion. This is what you are made to do this. Whatever it is, how it resonates with you. It's like something set your ass on fire and you just went for it. Remember, you're talented. Beauty, brains, bronze, spirit intact. Check. And I think the chaotic people are going to be like in retreat or away from you. It took you a little bit to get it. You had to go introvert. You had to fast. You know, not like the month of Ramadan, but just fast from all this negative energy or chaotic energy. And you really connected with someone who gets you through meditation or through listening to someone's counsel on a social media platform. You know, because we know people like us been through it, and we like to share. We like to share. We feel like it's our calling to tell people, you know, how to maneuver through these experiences with the utmost integrity. That's the purpose. And the whole guru of it all is learning where you still need to grow. So, in conclusion, death or transformation. You come out of your ego and you go right into business. Okay? Very good business at that. I'm going to close it out with my crystals because I think that's going to be super cool. I'm going to let the crystals do the talking for me. One, you got black tourmaline. Okay, grounded, protection, detox. And this is an energetic bodyguard, and it acts as a psychic shield. It protects you from destruction, negativity, and psychic attacks. And it's excellent at establishing boundaries and deflects unwanted mental energy. It is also used for grounding, stabilizing your foundation on earth. You know, this speaks to a lot of starseeds or anybody spiritual who have earthly duties here, who don't even come from here, who don't feel like they're not from planet Earth, and you're probably not. So it has a natural electric spark. It absorbs fears and transmutes those emotions into positive energy. So you want to carry this stone in your pocket to balance your root chakra and detox any anxieties. You could be a Capricorn. Your sun sign could be Capricorn. The next one is the emerald. It don't get more royal than that. Spring, unity, and vitality. Lush and reminiscent of the green of spring. The emerald is known as the stone of successful love. It's stimulating loyalty, partnership, and friendship. And it opens your heart chakra. It heals the auric field with unconditional love. Right? Hope and joy with exuberance and a lust for life. Yeah, it's definitely time to shake things up and take the opportunity. Like the perfect time is now. Okay, there's a beautiful young lady whose name is Sparkle Marie, and she has a product called The Perfect Time Is Now. She used to do makeup tutorials on YouTube, and then her and her fiance, or probably her husband at this point, have an additional YouTube channel. She started a hair company a few years back. It's called Boss Extend. I really like this young lady's positivity. And then she started moving into the direction of energy work, where she talks about quantum leaping and how she manifests a successful business. And she took the success of her hair company, where she started with her mom, and she started selling other products. And one of them is The Perfect Time Is Now. And that's what I feel like the energy reads, or the best advice for this read is. With the Page of Pentacles is communication. Okay, you done had a nice, extensive, exclusive conversation with someone, or listen to someone who resonates with your spirit, who speaks to you on a soul level, and you're ready to embark on this journey. And that's where your primary focus is. And that's what people are going to have to get used to with you moving forward. And there's no exceptions, there's no democracy. And this emerald crystal is also a sign for new beginnings and a fresh step in life. And is radiating health, prosperity, and vitality. Grow in the direction of your dreams and nurture yourself along the way. So now, as I already explained to you, you don't want to look at this job as the job you already have, or the way that you feed yourself every day. You're looking at it as a way to keep the bills paid while you pursue your dreams. Now you have a bigger purpose. You have a bigger plan. So now you're going to grow into the person who can achieve it. So you're going from the Page of Pentacles to the King of Wands. Okay? And although there are no aces here, this is a very spiritual transformation for you, because now you're learning who you are authentically from the soul level, not the personality that's based from the ego mind, like whatever your earthly responsibilities are. Where the direction that you're moving towards is going to be more spiritually inclined, because you're operating now from your soul. Okay? You deserve the riches that life has to offer you. So if this resonates, you could have Sagittarius in your Venus and your Mars. You don't have to be a Sagittarius though. Sagittarius is 9th house, which represents spiritual growth. Okay? Garnet. Sexuality, life force, intensity. This is sexual healing in its highest form. And this is a stone of love, passion, and devotion. You know, it's removing blocks to the desires of the heart. Step into your sexual power and embrace your body, removing all judgments that stand in the way of you and your pleasure. What I get from that is boost your creativity. Okay, and when used in tandem, like with tantric sex, it can heighten the experience, attracting partners that can help heal sexual trauma. But you also want to attract people who are going to align with your business. And I'm not exactly telling you to go have sex with someone, but if you're going to have a partner while you're moving along, you want to have one that's going to help heal any and all sexual trauma. That includes karmic partners who did not do you right, who just wanted to take from you and rob you of your soul through your private parts. This garnet stone, it helps identify and illuminate self-sabotaging behaviors, expanding your connection to your mind, body, and spirit. If this resonates, you can have Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aquarius in your Mars. Okay? And in the case where it's not a partner, whatever your business is going to be, that's where you can help heal anything that may block you, that keeps rising up. That's why I saw the Ten of Swords in my third eye, the Ten of Swords. And that's relieving yourself. It's like the worst is over. And you're relieving yourself from any negative self-talk or anything that anybody has come along with and beat you over your head about, you know, that's completely wrong and completely false about you. You dig? So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.